You're going to be here in May in Amsterdam. Very happy that you're coming all the way from Germany. And I know you have a lot of experience. But what are we going to do actually in May when you come? Do you have an idea what you're going to do?
Yeah, the voice, the workshop. Sorry, the workshop called My Voice. So we
Mhm.
obviously working on your voice, the voice which is linked to your body, which is linked to your soul. I mean, we're going beyond the normal voice work, which is voice technique. So we're trying to find find the connection between the voice and the body and the voice and the soul. So as our founders, Alfred Wolfsohn and Roy Hart said, the voice is the muscle of the soul. So we're trying to, with lots of exercises, body movement, breathing exercises, to find this connection actually.
That's very nice. Yes. Yes, there's a lot to say about Roy Hart. You are a teacher at the Roy Hart Centre in France, Malerac. Can you, because I know a lot of people will watch and think, so what is this Roy Hart Theatre? What's so special about it, or what characterizes it? I mean, there's a lot to say about it. I know myself, but what could you say about it if I don't know the Roy Hart Theatre?
So the Roy Hart Theatre, I mean, it was a company in London working on the voices, going on stage, and coming. At some point, they felt they need a proper space to be and to live together. So it's this idea of living and working, performing. That's all one thing. And actually, this idea accompanies us until now. That it's not a specific voice work for performing, but much more for your own life, to recognize yourself through the voice. And when we're working, um, people feel this connection, the connection that the voice is not just an instrument, it's you. So it's whatever you're saying, whatever you're speaking out, whatever you're performing with your voice is a part of you. And so when we go into the workshop, we will always start with a movement class, preparing the body and the breathing for this connection actually, and then going more and more into voice, into singing as well. Of course, we will also do some singing songs. People can always bring songs to work on if they like. And so from there we build up this kind of exploration. What is voice? What is my voice? And it starts already with breathing exercises. We put voice in, and it comes out naturally. And for me, this natural voice, which is not made for now I'm singing and now I put my vibrato in. So this is when truth comes in. And with this connection to the soul, we're working a lot with emotions, which are sometimes coming up. And for me, often these moments are the most truthful and the most valuable moments, because then the voice finds its place and your expression um, is, yeah, but sometimes, I mean, we say it's naked, because you don't have, you let go of your masks, you let go of what you've learned already, but then something is happening um, beyond what you're used to.
That's wonderful. Yes.
And then back to the Roy Hart Theatre, so they performed a lot with this idea. So they went on stage, lots of improvisation with pieces, theatre pieces, but also non-verbal um, performances. So and then they went all together to France and formed what is now the Roy Hart Centre. So the theatre as such is not, it's not existing anymore, but lots of the old founder members are still here. They're still teaching. Our oldest member, Kaya Anderson, is turning 90, and I will give a workshop with
Yes.
her this summer. So so it's a very active, still very active center here in south of France, near Alès. And so and but of course a lot of us, we are traveling through the world, and we have our little own companies, and I'm coming from Hanover, so I'm traveling a lot back and forth between North Germany and south of France. And now I'm very happy to come to Amsterdam. And
Yes, you're very welcome. And
yeah.
we are all very much looking forward to you coming here. Um, Also, you were talking about that it's, you know, it's your true voice, your naked voice, um, and it's the voice how you are. It's connected to who you are, and it's your voice. So I'm really thinking, what kind of people can join? What do you think? Well, who do you think should join?
I mean, frankly, it's voice work for everybody, because we all have a voice and we
Yes,
all can sing,
yes.
even though there are people who think they cannot sing. And these are people who are very welcomed in this workshop as well, because we have our own believings, or sometimes we have sentences we heard from somebody who said, you cannot sing with us, you go out. Or so, and they're very strong, these sentences, throughout a whole life sometimes. um, and to find out that you have a voice, speaking and a singing voice, and it's not important if it's in tune or not. If it's in tune with yourself, that's what we are researching. And at the same time, it's of course for performers and singers and actors very precious to find a voice work which is not leading into a method, since we don't have a real method. We're
Yes.
going really with the individual flow of each individual we are working with. So it's very it's a very open work, and everyone can take what's needed, since we're working very individual. So each of the participants will have also an individual moment with me during these 4 days we're working, so that I have the possibility really to see what's needed and how I can support.
Okay, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. Of course, just one more question for you. As you know, here in Holland, we're trying to ask many different Roy Hart teachers, some people who have studied with Roy Hart and are really acknowledged Roy Hart teachers. And I'm very happy that you are coming, of course, because I know what you can do. But can you tell me a little bit more about perhaps what characterizes your teaching, or what you find important, or why I would join you, perhaps other people that already went to a Roy Hart workshop?
Um, my work is designed from various angles. I studied music, and then with a main course of eurythmics, which is already interdisciplinary between movement and music. So I did a lot of movement, dance, which I include in my work, and which is fitting very, very much with what we are doing as Roy Hart voice teachers, because we're what I said already, we're trying really the connection through the body. So this is my background, the music and the movement. I played a lot of theater as well, performed a lot in theaters, but also in landscape performances, music performances. So I bring a lot of threads together and weave them into my work. Um, I'm what I'm interested a lot is to to find for each participant the right entrance.
Oh,
And I think this is a speciality of our work because as I said, we don't have a method. That's what you do, and that's what you feel, and that's how the palette has to go. So we're really looking for each participant, each student, what is the right way, the right path to go. Is it more dancing into the music? I'm playing the piano, so I use a lot the piano in my work to give a musical background. I mean, a musical base for the improvising and for exploring the voice. Sometimes I just go into movement and see what's coming out if you go with the impact of the movement and how that brings the voice into energy.
mhm.
Um, so I'm also working a lot with actors. I'm working in Hanover at the university to for the actor in the actors department to young, very young people, and I appreciate that a lot. So
Mm.
I have a very wide range always. I have a group with people, they're coming regular to me, they're over 70, so
Wow.
even old people, they're very welcome. And also people with physical handicaps, it's all doable.
Yes, and we also made sure in the location that it's reachable for everybody. So exactly what you're saying, we find it very important too. Thank you, Edda. Do you have anything else you want to say about the workshop or the people that might want to join? I mean, you've said some wonderful things already, but just to give you an opportunity.
Um, I think I don't want to add anything. I'm very happy that I'm invited to come to Amsterdam. And I'm looking forward to see hopefully some of you who will see this little video
Yes.
and this little
Thank
in.
you. That's
Thank you.
great. Thank you so much. I will let you know how things are going. I am very much looking forward to having you because I know, I mean, you talk very lovely about your work, but I know you've done many, many things. You're a great teacher, not just only a performer. And I find it very interesting. You're very good in pedagogics, and that you have so much background. So I'm very much looking forward to having you. So see you at least in May, and I'll inform you how things are going. Thanks.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Jinske.
very much.